Super excited to have with us here on Play It Right TV, none other than Jimuel Pacquiao Jr., Jimuel Pacquiao. Of course, he is the junior, but he is determined to make a name for himself in the field of boxing. Hi, Jimuel.
Hello. Hello po.
Hi there, Jimuel.
So, Jimuel, I understand you just came from the heavyweight fight in Las Vegas, the Wilder Fury fight. So how was it? I mean, I've been reading, it was like super exciting. Kamusta yung atmosphere doon and how did you enjoy it?
It's actually a lot of fun kasi first time ko manood ng live na that it's not dad fighting. So yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun because the fight was really, really close and yeah, 5 knockdowns in that fight. So grabe yun. It was a good one.
Unbelievable. But Jimuel, we were all there when your dad fought Ugas. Looking at the attendance figures, your dad pulled in more fans than Wilder Fury.
Yeah, I also heard about that. And like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I also heard like with the Wilder and Fury fight, they had like, travel restrictions from like the UK and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah. So for the first time, you weren't nervous because usually when your dad's, when you're watching live, it's your dad fighting and then syempre may kaba ka, di ba? But
yeah,
so
it's different if it's dad.
Was it more enjoyable for you? Was the experience parang relaxed na chill na you could enjoy a boxing match more?
Yeah, so for this fight, parang wala yung kaba na like the feeling when dad's fighting is not there. So parang yeah, just enjoy lang parang as a like a casual fan. So yeah, it's different.
Jimuel, tell us about your training. We understand that you've been training at the Wildcard Gym. Marvin Samodio taking charge of you. He told me that you've been doing really well. Sean Gibbons said that you've been amazing in the gym. You've also been sparring, Marvin told me, the last couple of weeks. Tell us about your training.
Well, it's going great. And yeah, I just try to, do my best, wake up early in the morning because I actually try to copy my dad's routine. So, yeah.
So you mean you're going to Griffith Park 2 times a week? Ganon, and then you run flats, ganon? You're following your dad's like run, rest, gym sa hapon?
Yeah. So like I run, alternate. So Griffith Park and then Pan Pacific, pag flats.
Wow. So Jimuel has actually been in the United States since the Pacquiao-Ugas fight. And then yun na nga, sabi ng mami mo and daddy mo na nagpaiwan ka na dyan. That you said, no, I want to stay here and I want to pursue you wanted to pursue your boxing career and you made that decision. Alam ko na when you were young, ayaw talaga nila, di ba? Pero now, how did you get them to agree? And what is making you want to do this? I mean, and then parang yung timing, it's exactly the point na your dad also announced his retirement.
Well, I think they allowed me because I am 20 now. So, yeah. And yeah, my motivation is just really combat sports. So I'm a big boxing fan as well. And yeah, I just love the sport so much. So I just want to see how good I can get. And I think the only way to do that is by competing. So I really want to pursue it.
You've had a couple of amateur fights. Will you continue this pathway, fight as an amateur, or somewhere down the road, are you thinking of turning pro?
Well, right now, me and Coach Marvin actually talked about it. I gotta continue as an amateur first, and then we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah. I saw also, I think I'm not sure if it was in your Instagram or the Instagram of Marvin that you were doing the mitts with Coach Freddie. Am I correct? So how was that experience, and what was he telling you?
It was actually towards the end of my mid workout, and then he was there. So he wanted to catch for one round, and yeah, I was kind of shy because that's Freddie Roach, and yeah, he just gave me like pointers when I punch. Use your body weight, like move your hips and stuff like that, and keep your hands up. So yeah, the basic stuff.
Jimuel, there's a lot of Filipinos now training at the wild card. There's Jerwin Ancajas, Mark Magsayo, Jade Bornea, Marlon Tapales, Jonas Sultan. A lot of guys there. Are you guys bonding? Are you guys helping each other out?
Well, actually, they train at different times. So sometimes they catch me at the end of my workout, and then sometimes I catch them when they're about to finish also. So yeah, different times. Pero I try to get as much as I can from them because of course they're already, professionals for like a long time. So yeah, I just try to, learn.
Jimuel, kausap ko yung dad mo, I think a few weeks ago, then sabi ko, naiwan na si Jimuel sa LA. And then he goes, nako talaga, alam mo, ang hirap talaga ng boxing ang hirap. Parang I could feel na, he was saying na, that it's a very painful sport, a very difficult sport, and parang medyo worried siya sa'yo na how are you gonna take it, when you get hit, when you get hurt. Are you ready for this, Jimuel?
Well, I've been sparring a lot now, so I know I still have a long way to go. I mean, maraming malakas, maraming mabilis din. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep working and yeah, step by step.
Jimuel, what about home? Do you miss home? And when are you thinking of going back home, maybe for Christmas, for the holidays, maybe to help your dad campaign? What are your immediate plans?
Yeah, we plan to go home. For Christmas, since it's the holidays and you're supposed to spend it with your family. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm just trying to, get as much as I can, and I want to train at the best gym. So why not the wild card?
Yeah. Wait, so babalik ka for Christmas, and then your mom said na you plan mo to go back na talaga in January to continue your boxing training, and ang sabi niya, you want to take up nutrition in college. Is this true?
Yeah, I'm actually, planning because I've always been interested in that stuff, in fitness, and I think it's gonna help me a lot also as an athlete. Take care of my body, recovery, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's it's just a plan for now, though.
So
babalik ka after Christmas?
Yeah, I want to because I like my training here. I get strength conditioning and stuff, so it's like completo. So I want to come back.
Well, Jimuel, we know that you're looking at your dad as a model, how he fought, the things that he did in the ring, and the things he did outside of the ring in training. But outside of your father, are there any other fighters whom you look up to, whom you would like to emulate, whose style you feel might resemble what you want to do in the ring? Any other fighters?
Other fighter? I think that would be Canelo, because Canelo is like one of my favorites right now, and he's like pound for pound number one. So he's a new face of boxing, so it's Canelo.
You've also mentioned to me that one of your dreams is to represent the Philippines, maybe in the SEA Games or in other country competitions. Is that still hopefully one of the dreams you'd like to achieve?
Yeah, because when I started boxing, that was actually what I wanted to do. Represent the Philippines and win medals. So yeah, that's still part of the plan.
Well, if that's part of the plan, Jimuel, I think that pathway is wide open for you. We've got an Australian head coach, Don Abnett, who did so well for our country in the last Olympics. Out of 4 fighters, 3 medals. So I think he would welcome you to the training camp. But in line with that, Jimuel, what division, what weight category are you thinking of fighting in, and where do you think you would be most comfortable? I mean, your dad fought in 8 different divisions.
Yeah.
And he was amazing. Actually, more than 8 because he started as a light flyweight, 106 pounds. He went all the way to super welterweight. What about you? What is your ideal weight?
Right now, I walk around like around 140, 145. So, maybe if I'm gonna fight, I can fight around like 140 or 135. So I think that would be good for me.
Mm. Jimuel, I'm also very proud of your independent living. Parang you like the fact that you're on your own. And how are you managing? Not living
Um,
with your parents, and I know your two sisters are also there, pero ikaw lang talaga dyan sa
sa
house
bahay.
nyo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm actually learning how to be independent now. Like doing the laundry and stuff like that. I still
Oh,
need to learn how to cook though, but yeah, yeah, I'm gonna learn.
Well, Jimuel, when you were in the Philippines, you were a much sought after model. You were doing endorsements. You were being groomed as a big commercial icon. Is that something you also want to be continue to do? To be in showbiz in a little in a sense, and also to be an endorser for different products, because it's actually a way for you to reach out to your fans.
Hmm. I think it also comes with boxing because like other fighters also get like endorsements and stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would still be willing to do the photo shoots and stuff like that if the offers are there.
do you have a target fight lined up or wala pa?
I'm actually just waiting on Coach Marvin. If he says I'm ready, then we'll sign up for something. But yeah, it all depends on Coach right now. So
Then it's gonna be baliktad. Your dad's gonna be watching you naman. Oh no, before ayaw mo na manood yung parents mo eh. So ngayon, will you allow them to watch you na? Well, of course, your dad's gonna be really busy campaigning.
hmm yeah, I think it's okay with me. But that's up to them because my last fight they were scared to watch. So I don't know.
What about your social life, Jimuel? You have a girlfriend? Are you dating anyone seriously, or maybe not too seriously? Tell us about your life outside of boxing.
Um, I still I have friends that still message me and stuff, and they're mostly in the Philippines. So because here it's just I mean I still have a few of my cousins that are here, my sisters are here, but most of my friends are in the Philippines. So mostly we just talk through like video games and like video calls and stuff. So yeah.
Mm. Do you see yourself living in the US more like now for your college life, or what do you think?
Um. Uh. I'm not sure, but like to be honest, I like it here because like yeah, the wild card's here. I want to train there. It's one of the best gyms, and yeah, boxing is just like my priority right now. Like that's why I stayed here. I really want to train. Get better. So here I'm training like really really seriously. That's the only thing I do every day. So yeah.
Well, Jimuel, my last question is: what do you miss most in the Philippines? What do you miss most?
Uh, of course, it's my parents are back there, and most of my friends are in the Philippines. So yeah, it's mostly friends and family. Because here I'm by myself, and all I do is just train, and when I'm not doing anything, I'm just here resting. So yeah, I miss my friends and my family.
Well, we're very
Wow.
proud of your independence. We're very proud that you've struck it out on your own, and we wish you all the best. Dyan, anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of your determination and your drive, and I mean it'll be really interesting. Of course, we're gonna be watching you. I've seen some of your fights before, and I just wish you all the best. I know that with God on your side, you can achieve all your dreams. So looking forward to your fights, Jimuel, and thanks so much for being on Play It Right TV.
Mhm. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank you.
last na lang, last, I forgot. kasi I'm gonna make your mom and dad watch this. Do you have any message for them, your mom and dad?
Mom, Dad, I miss you. Hope everything's okay in the Philippines. And don't worry about me. I'm okay here. I'm just focused on training.
Best of luck, Jimuel. Best of luck. We're proud
Thank
of you.
you,
And the future is wide open for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimuel Pacquiao. Thank you. Hey, Dyan, what a nice conversation with Jimuel Pacquiao. He's a star in the making. He certainly has a head on his shoulders. What I really liked about his comments was he's not imposing himself on his coach. When he said that Coach Marvin will tell him when he's ready, I mean, I thought that was a great sign. It shows that he's coachable. It shows that he's listening to his coaches. And not because he's a Pacquiao that he'll get his way. And, you know, I feel that's a really, really good sign. I'm hoping for the best. And, you know, we were talking about the possibility of him fighting in the Southeast Asian Games. That's a real possibility, Dyan.
I mean, that's super exciting. And, you know, he's always been such a humble kid. I mean, ever since he was young. And I remember, actually, ang tagal-tagal na niyang gustong pursue yung boxing. But it's just his parents who have really stopped him. But, you know, he's always had the passion for it. And, you know, finally they allowed him. And I actually really admire his determination and drive, diba? To, you know, to be able to succeed in a sport where his father has probably achieved something nobody else can, because inevitably he's going to be compared to his dad. But parang he's not pressured about that. He wants to make his own way. He wants to have his own goals. And, you know, just the fact that he really told his parents that he wanted to stay in the States and be on his own and work hard for it. I mean, I really love his character, diba? And like you said, very humble, very coachable. And I mean, ever since, he's always told me that one of the things he wants to do is to really wear the Philippine flag in the jacket. You know, I remember as a kid, he used to tell me that, pero wala talaga. So, wow, how exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, but I also think it's the upbringing. I think the Senator and Jinky have done a great job of raising not only Jimuel, but also their other children. I know that they, you know, all these kids were born with what you might call a silver spoon in their mouth. Yes. But that's not getting into their heads. I think both Senator Manny and Jinky want them to learn the hard way. I mean, they've taught them how to wash clothes, how to do the dishes. You know, it's really nice when you have a family like that, but everything comes from the parents. And you can see that the fruit is Jimuel, and what a perfect example of the kind of family life that Senator Manny and Jinky have paved for their children.
Yeah, I mean, they have wonderful kids, really. And Jimuel, we wish you all the best. We're cheering for you. And hopefully, as we told you, sana nag-retire na yung daddy mo. So hopefully, we'll still be able to cover one of your fights. That would be a dream for us. So all the best, Jimuel. We're behind you. Thank you for joining us. This is Dyan Castillejo.
And Quinito Henson.
And we're here to play it right.
Play it right.